Hey guys, and welcome back to the Pokemon Bloody Platinum Let's Play. This will be episode 10, and today we will be taking on the Team Galactic Commander here in the Galactic Hideout, and I forgot to heal my Pokemon. We're gonna go run down and heal our Pokemon real quick, and then we will be taking on the Galactic admin. They're not admins, but commanders, maybe? Something like that. And there are 3 or 4 throughout the game. We've already faced one who was in the previous area, Valley Windworks. And we will be using Cut. Oh, and we can use Cut back there, back in that right-hand corner. I didn't notice that at first, excuse me. We will go inside the Pokemon Center, heal our Pokemon, and head back upstairs. Now, I actually haven't been able to play since I last recorded, so I didn't grind up Leafeon like I said. But that's no big deal, since all we're going to be doing is facing Team Galactic and making our way to Hideout City? Something like that. I don't think that's how you pronounce it. But that is what this episode will be involving. Travel. Sure always. I gotta say, kind of dull episodes in my opinion, but they gotta happen, just because I think. I don't know if anything is gonna happen in between, like I said. I don't really remember much of these games, but we will continue on, and I believe we have to go this way. Yep, we go this way, and we are at the Commissioner. But this is just going to be like a travel episode, and let's grab this. I believe this is also where we are going to end up getting the bike, not necessarily in this building, but I believe that bald man right there is the owner of the bike shop, and let's just start with Heracross. Oh, do you want something? So leave me to even ask. You want to free the Pokemon? Fine, I, Jupiter, will deal with you. Here. Galactic. Commander Jupiter would like to fight, and you have a... Oh, that's cool. Skorupi. That's fancy. A little aerial ace, since it's poison, and I don't want to use something that's not very effective. Take a bite of this. Oh, that's not cool. Poison spikes, not a fun thing to deal with. Which means I'm going to keep Heracross in as long as I possibly can. There's a Haunter. Since he does have Aerial Ace, I will keep him in, because I don't want those poison spikes hitting anyone. And you're using Confuse Ray. Why you gotta use Confuse Ray? That's not cool. Oh well, I'm still hitting Aerial Ace, which is good. And we one-shot the Haunter. That's great. You have a Muck. Oh well. Level 30, you're pretty strong now. Oh, you know Sludge. That's pretty good. I like poison types. They're a pain in the ass to deal with. And you can minimize all you like. I have Aerial Ace. They're a pain to deal with, but if you get a good poison type on your team, and you know how to use them well, then you are going to be a tough person to deal with. If you got a good Pokemon, good movesets, all that. Or at least one good poison Pokemon that knows, like, Sludge Bomb, Toxic Spikes, I don't know, Gunk Shot, I think that's a poison move, and then something else, and you're set. I think he's gonna get me here, but I was trying to avoid it. Let's hop in with Leafeon. And I know you're poisoned, I'm sorry. And let's quick attack. And Leafeon stole all the XP for himself. Oh, it's a free level for Leafeon, even though he is hurt by poison. You're about to send in a Toxicroak. The Aerial Ace would have been perfect for Toxicroak. And not for Alligator's poison. Toxicroak's pretty cool. I've always thought they were cool. I remember when I first played this game, and I'm pretty sure I had one when I first got this game. When you're using Revenge, which did a lot more than I wanted it to, you're actually kind of doing a lot better than I was hoping. That's heal for Alligator. It's because we could only use our worst move. You're using Revenge again. Hopefully it doesn't do as much as before. No, it didn't. But let's... This isn't even going to go anywhere, because as soon as I use this antidote, he'll be right back where we were before we healed him. But Crunch and Bite don't really do anything against fighting types, nor does Ice, so all we really have is Water Gun. But we are faster than him, and we win. We took care of that ridiculously strong Toxicroak. See, they're good, and... Well, aren't you tough? It's okay, though. Our official Pokemon statue investigation is finished. Mars has collected energy from the Valley Windworks. We're pretty much finished. I'll let you in on one little thing. Our boss is researching the mission. Why would you tell some little kid who just beat you what your plans are? Because that means that I'm going to try and come after you, and you're just dumb. I got my Clefairy back, and it's all thanks to you. But that Team Galactic. They said Clefairy came from space. Hand it over! Their logic baffles me still. It's like they are from space. Anyway, they're gone now. Thank you very much. I can't thank you enough. Here's by my cycle shop, okay? And now we're getting hit by poison, which is just wonderful. But it doesn't even matter in this game, as long as we don't run into any random Pokemon before we get to the Pokemon Center, which I don't think is going to happen. Keyboard. Which, I don't know. I don't mind that my Pokemon don't die, of course. And I'm glad that they can live and not faint mid-battle, or like mid-run to a Pokemon Center. But it also makes the game so much easier. Because that was like one of the worst things ever. When you were, playing a Gen 3 or prior game. If you were trying to make it to the Pokemon Center, you have one Pokemon left, and you're running. He's poisoned. You're almost there, and you're about 5 steps from the Pokemon Center, and your last Pokemon dies, and then you lose a couple $1,000 because, you know, you died from poison. And it made the game just a little bit harder, I guess. And let's go down this way. And get stopped by Cynthia, who's resprited in this game to all white. Oh, there you are. I was looking for you. I've got something nice. I wanted you to have this Pokemon. Ooh, Pokemon eggs. I have no idea what's in this. I don't remember one bit. It could be a level 1 Tyranitar for all I know. I have no idea. Pokemon will hatch from while you were traveling. I'd be happy to know that it will be helpful another page of your Pokedex. See you again. Alright, well, we're actually going to keep it in since I don't remember what it is, and I would appreciate if no one wrote it in the comments. I mean, I can't really control that, and if you do, you do, but you know, common courtesy would be awesome. But, you know, as soon as I mention something, someone's going to comment, oh, it's this, and then ruin my surprise for later on. In 3rd gear, you can go slower, but more controlled. In 4th gear, you go faster, but you don't turn it as easy. I'm sorry, I bumped my mic there. Go into our bag, and we will register this bicycle to our Y key, which is my R key, and we will head down this way. I'm pretty sure we have to go this way, because this is where the cycling road is. And we can take this down towards Oreburgh City. And going right, we hit Hearthome City. And then I'm gonna get really lost after that, because after that I really don't remember a thing. Because I remember that there's like a, if I remember right, a ghost gym there in Hearthome. Oh, don't tell me you don't have an Explorer kit. Oh my god, why do we have to go get that? What is the goal of getting the kit thing? I mean, it's not, it helps you, and you can get, like, revives and shards and stuff, but, I'll make a gift of this to you. Put it to good use. No, I'm not gonna put it to good use. I've been being forced. Explore, it will take you underground. You need to be down in the tunnels. The underground's different. Blah, blah. It doesn't matter. That's only, I don't know, that was fun when you had friends to do it with, and you guys could go. make houses and make cooler houses than your friends, but this is an emulator, and I have no friends in a game where you can't have any. If that makes any sense. But since this is on an emulator, there's no way to Wi-Fi enable or anything of that sort, so I can't really connect to anyone else. Yo, cycling and Pokemon, which do you prefer? Wouldn't that be cycling or Pokemon? Which do you prefer? Jeez. And Heracross is out, and I guess our only move, yet again, is Aerial Ace, which seems to be his only move lately. But I think we're just getting put up against bad type advantages. And they caught up in level. They are a higher level than Heracross right now, which means I will probably have to do some grinding. And what I'm hoping to do is by the start of next episode, I will have everyone up closer to 40, right around where Charizard is. And you have a Golbat, so I am going to switch into Feraligatr, who does know Ice Fang, who will hopefully easily take out this Golbat. Level 31, that's right around the league of my Pokemon. And what I should do before I go any farther, since I don't have to run back and forth the Pokemon Center after every fight to heal up one person, which I usually do since I'm stingy and don't like to waste money in this game. I pretty much save up all my money through these games. Whenever I play a Pokemon game, I save and save and save up until I get to the Elite Four, and then by that time I usually have the ability to buy roughly 50 plus revives and 50 plus full heals and 50 plus full restores. But we will get 15 super potions. That sounds like a good amount. And also some more Pokeballs since we don't have any, and just in case we run into anything of worth, we can grab that. And now we have Premier Balls since we bought 10 or more Pokeballs, which is always great. Which I think they should do for every kind of ball, even though they only do it for Pokeballs. And we will make our final downward jab towards Hearthome City. And this is the cycling route of this game, I'm pretty sure. Cycling feels great. It will feel even better when I beat you in a battle. Well, that's cocky, I guess. You have a Ponyta, that's pretty cool. But I guess we can actually use our fighting moves on that. So we will give it a Brick Break. And it didn't completely... I could have healed when I was there. I'm dumb. That way, I'm going to have to waste a Super Potion on Heracross over here, who's now level 31, and wants to learn Takedown. Ooh. It's better than Fury Attack, I can tell you that. 1, 2, and poof. And now we know Takedown, which is good. It'd be even better, and let's switch Pokemon into Feraligatr since this is a Fire type, and even though I would like to get Heracross up a few more levels before we get done with this, this will be a lot easier, especially since it's level 34, and one stomp from said Rapidash could probably take out my Heracross. Or it could just be smart and use a fire move and absolutely, ravage the Heracross, and I'd cry. And now you're using Takedown, which doesn't do too much. We'll give it a quick bite, and Rapidash is done. What else do you have? You have one more Pokemon, don't you? Oh, 35 for Feraligatr, that's good. That's good. You have a Miltank, which means we will actually switch back to Heracross, since Heracross has fighting moves, and Miltanks are annoying. Any of you have ever played a Gen 2 game, or a remake of Gen 2, and have seen Whitney's Miltank, you know exactly what I'm talking about, because they kill your Pokemon and make you cry, and I hate them. I hate them so much. They are... See what they do? They're using Rollout and paralyzing my Pokemon, and... Ugh! All that work to go prepare myself to not have to go to a Pokemon Center. One battle later, I have to go to the Pokemon Center. All because of a Miltank. That is officially my least favorite Pokemon. As of probably forever, but I'm saying it right now. Miltank are awful Pokemon. They are... Ugh. especially Whitney's Miltank. I will never not hate that Pokemon. That's a double negative, and that's wrong too. I will always hate that Pokemon. Yeah, I can speak English. But we should hopefully be set for the rest of the episode, not having to make any more stupid stops at Eterna City Pokemon Center. And we'll probably make a stop at the Oreburgh Pokemon Center once we get down. Oh, Jesus. I threw my mic. I apologize. Let's take on this guy. We are awkwardly close. Ding, ding, watch out. Or did you want to battle? Our, like, wheels are touching, and that's... I don't like doing that with other bikers. I'm sorry. And you have a Doduo, which means you have quadruple effectiveness. Jesus, I am sorry. I'm not talking right today. And you, of course, you hit 5 times, and I miss. This is not a Pokemon day. For me, at least. I don't know. I don't know. It's nothing's going well right now. And no, I don't want to switch. I would like to keep in Heracross. Hopefully he can take out this Tauros. Or okay. And if of course you get the critical hit. So let's Super Potion up our Heracross. And hopefully he doesn't do too much to it. It's using Rest. I'm actually kind of glad for that, because now it'll stay asleep for at least this turn. And the next turn. Or I won't say asleep, but I can get these 2 moves in. And... Aerial Ace. So that was actually a really dumb move of that Tauros. It could have kept hitting me and doing a lot of damage. And now you have a Dodrio, and I am officially scared of Dodrio. Or at least with a bug fighting Pokemon. It shouldn't pose too much trouble for Feraligatr, especially since he knows Ice Fang, and Dodrios are not the most defensive Pokemon. It does know Tri-Attack and has really high attack. It's really, really fast too. Look at that. It's crazy. And Dodrio is down. Whoa-ho-ho! I always forget about that. To make sure no one needs any medicine. Can we not move the Super Potions up like we could in the old games? No? Or if you can, I don't know how in these games. Oh well. Let's use a normal potion on Heracross. And continue downwards. Both of us are on bikes, and we both have Pokemon. I can't let you get the better of me. You're awkwardly competitive for just a random other person. We're somewhat similar, so I have to be better. I don't know. I guess it's a good way to look at life, to outdo everyone else. Now you have a Flaffy. Let me guess, Flaffy and Ampharos. I think I figured out this trick. And now I'm paralyzed. No! Don't paralyze me. But Heracross is 32, and now he's got a level. And look at that attack. He's getting up there. Yep, you have an Ampharos. Oh, you have pretty good defense, and you're using Discharge, which is... And now I'm paralyzed. Thank you, Ampharos. Or I guess that'd be more thank you, Flaffy, for paralyzing me. And we'll do one more Brick Break. It's using Discharge again. It did do that much the first time. Did he do something the second time I didn't notice? I thought he charged and then discharged both times. Let's use Razor Leaf and hopefully this will take it out. Yay! Leafeon's coming in and stealing a bunch of XP from everyone. That means I have no more... I'm not going back. I don't even care. We'll use Charizard for Alligator for the rest of the episode. Or at least till we get to Oreburgh City. And you have a Magnemite. That's good. Magnemites they're good Pokemon, and I'm actually excited, I guess. No, not necessarily excited, but glad they gave them a third evolution, because while they were good, they weren't good enough, I guess. They did need a third evolution. They've needed a third evolution. And if they have a Magneton, which they do, I'm going to switch. Because they are electric, and Feraligatr does not agree with electric Pokemon. But Charizard does. And it's using Spark. I guess he doesn't even really agree with electric. Oh god, no he doesn't. He's flying type, but the Fire and Steel are where I was coming from, but now Charizard's, oh god, I need to grind a lot after this. Hopefully all my Pokemon will be roughly level 40 by the time of next episode, because these Pokemon are getting the better of mine way too often. We'll kind of sail through here and come back up around. And as I say that, I go face more trainers to get my ass whooped some more. But I would rather grab the XP now and not have to come back through this way. And you have a Pineco. That's cool. I don't know. Not necessarily the best. And you're using Bide. Oh, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and get who is it? Leafeon up. We're gonna switch Gligar in. And he's gonna unleash the energy and one-shot the Gligar. Which is okay, because now we can switch in Leafeon and now we can quick attack Pineco. And that should get Leafeon up another level. Or close to it at least. Oh, now you're using a Fortress. Charizard for the fact that it is quadruple effective. Ember, since I believe the Steel types have a little bit tankier defense than special defense. And Charizard got the 885 for that. And we have successfully beat another Cyclist. Hooray. I believe these are the last two on the route. Maybe one more after that. Some people compete over speed and some compete over technique. Which kind are you? I don't feel comfortable answering that question to a stranger, so I'm just going to beat your Pokemon and call it a day. And we're going to crunch Voltorb, since Voltorb doesn't have too high of a defense. You can put up as many light screens as you want, it's not going to protect you from crunch. And now you have Electrode, and all these water or electric Pokemon are messing up my water Pokemon. It's making me nervous because one can just like let off a Thunderbolt and it's just gonna end bad, because my team right now has a half, like my two good Pokemon, or I guess really good Pokemon, being the two starters I have, both have a weakness to electricity, which isn't good, because if we get up against a really strong electric type in the near future and takes them both out, then I think we're kind of screwed. So hopefully we can find a good fifth Pokemon to take out electric Pokemon, because my other two don't really do anything good against electric Pokemon. And I guess Leafeon is good in the fact that Leafeon can resist electricity. It's not very effective, but at the same time it's not super effective against them. So I guess I want like a ground type, or I don't even know what else we could get. But I wouldn't mind a ground type at all. We could have got a Geodude way back then, but just I don't. Golem are cool and all, but I don't really like. I don't like Geodude at all, but Graveler's not the best either. And Azumarill are pretty tanky in the defense, which is why I don't like facing them, because they take too long to kill or make them faint. But Kayla's down, and she gave us an angry war cry. Yarsh! And we are done, as I said, I believe. We will... I don't know what it is about cycling indoors, but, like, we have to, like, waddle. Actually, hop off the bike. I believe we can go down here to Route 207. I guess we don't really have to get off the bike. We'll hop down here. But we're going to head in here to the Pokemon Center. And I actually believe we're going to end it off right here. And next episode, we will make our way to Hearthome and possibly do stuff in Hearthome if it doesn't take us too long to get there. Because I know the consequences of making episodes drag on. I guess I don't really know the consequences because that episode's only been up for like part of a day, but either way, I don't want to have my episodes get longer and longer and longer as the series goes on, because then it just seems as though the episodes in the series just drags on, and we've been recording for about 25 minutes, so I will just see you guys in the next episode. All right, thanks.